What's up, guys? You like my snowflakes falling down? Craziness. Well, it's snowing outside just like they said it was gonna, and then they changed the forecast and said it was supposed to rain for a while and probably not get any snow. The original forecast was 4 to 6 inches, but now they're claiming that we are going to. I don't know. I'm stumbling here. I'm tired now. I feel like doing nothing. They originally said 4 to 6 inches. Then it turned this morning. They said it was just going to be rainy, little slushy stuff throughout the day, and now apparently it's back to snow. So we'll see how much we end up getting. So yeah. So I'm making you another little video. I made the one earlier in the garage about the platform I built on the front of the trailer, and now I'm just sitting here messing around with the Cyberlink UCam that's on my computer. It has all these cool little effects and stuff you can put on there. I think they're pretty neat. I never made a video with one of these before, I don't think, but so yeah. So anyway, I put the snow in there because it's snowing outside and I'm probably gonna have to go plowing, and I don't want to. You know what I want to be doing? That's what I want to be doing. That'd be great, but no. I'm gonna have to go out plowing. Not. This is probably getting pretty annoying for you guys, but I think it's pretty funny. So yeah, so now, anyways, let's get to the point of this whole video. This video is, I've been going over some of my records from last year. Now, for a couple years, I have been toggling back and forth the idea of raising some rates on a couple of my customers. I'm not losing money on any of them, but I'm just not making money. Or I'm making it, but I'm not making it to the extent that I want to. And the reason is, they were I picked them up when I first started in business, and I really needed the work. So I was taking them on, and I was working by myself, and, they were profitable, but not that profitable. It was just to get my name out there, like you got to take a bunch of work. You pretty much take whatever you get. And these people know, you know what I mean? They know that I gave them a smoking rate, and they probably know that that's the reason why I was a new guy in town. But now it's just to the point where I just feel like they're taking advantage of me. There's a couple of them that I sent them letters at the beginning of last year, 2014, and I said, listen, as you know, I've been mowing your property and doing a fantastic job, as you have commented yourself. I've been doing it for a pretty low rate, and I underbid it because I didn't have the experience to really bid it, and I'm really not making any money on it. And just to be fair, I'm going to have to raise you up a little bit. This is what I want to raise you to, and that's where you're going to be at for this season. Well, some of them said no problem with that. Other ones, they back and forth. Oh, I can't pay that. I can't do it. This and that. And I think in the back of my head, really, because if you don't pay me that and I just drop you, you're not going to get that same low rate that I gave you unless you find somebody else that's just starting out that's going to do it. Anyone else you call is probably going to charge you more than me. And other ones were like, oh, I never received a letter. And they're back and forth. I can't pay that. Wow, that's insane. So what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to send letters out. A lot of them I'm keeping where they're at because I priced them right. I picked them up as I went on through that first season. I priced them right, and everything worked out well. And so, I got them right where I want them to be as far as, whether they're profitable. I got that one, those ones in a good spot, and I'm going to keep them there. Good paying customers, never have a problem getting payments, always on time, never complained about anything. They let me come in, do my thing, get out, and I do it exactly how I want to. And so, are those the customers you want? Yes, they are. And the customers that argue back and forth, that just want more and more for the same price, they want to keep taking advantage of you, it's like you spreading your legs, and what do? bam, right to the pills. That's what they do. And it's not cool at all. And I've had enough of it. I'm tired of it. And so they have to go. So this year they have to go bye-bye. I'm going to send, like I said, I'm going to send out letters to these customers. And they are going to... they're going to get the letter of what I need to raise them up to for this season. By now, they have a couple seasons with me, and they know the way that I work, and they know, you know, how everything is done. They know I'm reliable. They know we do fantastic work and everything else. So they're pretty much going to have the choice. They're either going to pay what I want them to pay, or they're not going to get service this year. And I'm going to make sure it says that in the letter. You know, I'm going to send them out early, in probably around middle to end of February, and I'm going to give them a deadline, such and such date. You have to contact me via text message, email, or phone call by this date, acknowledging that you received this letter and you would like to go forward with service for this season, or I'm not going to be able to hold a slot for you on our weekly mowing schedule. So you have to reply by this date in order to be on the schedule for this mowing season. And that's going to be that. And so I guess I will find out whether I'm going to have each one of those this coming season or not. I actually did cut out a couple of them last year, and the slot that they opened up, I replaced them with much better accounts. One of them it was a pretty good sized property, and I was getting paid $100 a week to mow it, whereas I should have been getting like $130, $150 in that range. And I didn't do it. I told him I wanted to up him for this past season, 2014. He went back and forth, and he was one of them. And so I just did it. I stuck out the property. And man, throughout this whole past season, why want you to do this? Why want you to do that? I want to add this, add that. And he didn't want to pay any more. So not only did he not want to accept my new rate for the season, he wanted me to do more for the same amount. I was like, are you serious? Like, what is going on in your head, dude? Some people are just like that. They'll go as far as they can. They'll just keep pushing. So anyway, I sent him a letter at the end of the season, said, you know, thank you so much for the opportunity to take care of your property. I really enjoyed working for you. Bullshit. I really enjoyed working for you, but at this time I'm not going to be able to continue your property for the 2015 season. As you know, I tried to raise your rate last season, and you were not willing to meet me on those terms. I continued to take care of your property for one more season, and it is just no longer beneficial to the growth of my company. Thank you very much once again, and I wish you all the best of luck in your oncoming seasons and the development of your property. And I left it at that. And I never heard back from him. I was so frustrated by the end of the season with this guy. I sent that to him about the first week in November in 2014. It is now January 29th of 2015. I haven't heard back from him, which I didn't think I would. And what I've done now is I have already picked up 3 properties that are within a mile of that property. And 2 of them are at $40 a week, just the mowing, for each one, and the other one's at $60 for just one. And I can actually, now I was spending about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half on this one property the last couple of years. I honestly believe the 3 that I picked up that I'm putting in place of his one, I can do all 3 of them in an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm already $40 ahead of where I was, and that's just the mowing, all in that same time frame. So I'm making more money. I have 3 new accounts. Those are 3 new accounts that can all have spring and fall cleanups. Those are 3 new accounts that can all have mulch. Those are 3 new accounts that can all have snow plowing. There's so much more money to be made, and that one guy didn't want anything done but mowing. That was it. Mow, weed whack, that's it. He nothing. He don't do anything else. He wanted nothing else done. So I was really going nowhere with him. So that's the point I'm trying to make with this video. It's my wife texting me. She says, it's getting nastier outside. I'm going plowing tonight. But anyway, so that's where I'm heading with this video. The point is, you have to know when to cut customers loose. If it's your first year in business, you're going to have to kind of stick it out. Maybe even your second year in business, you're going to have to stick it out. But at some point, you got to realize enough's enough. I got to cut this loose. I got to cut my losses, walk away. And you just got to know when to do it. When it's not helping your company at all. I don't want like a huge monopoly. Like, I don't need 10 trucks out. I don't need any. I do just fine the way I am. Of course, I want to continue to grow, but I don't want to be this huge company. Along with the huge company comes huge stress and huge, just all other kinds of problems. Which, I mean, it can be manageable, you know. And there's ways to do it. There's guys that are I have friends of mine that are extremely successful, and I got friends of mine that own landscape companies in multiple states, and these guys just got their stuff together. They know what they're doing, but they also pay out a ton of money for people to run this stuff for them on top of what they do themselves. Man, this phone's driving me crazy. But yeah, I just want to be comfortable, and I want my business to grow, but grow to a certain point. No matter how much you want your business to grow, whether you want to stay small, one-man crew, or just a crew of you and maybe 1 or 2 other guys, or run 2 crews, or you want to run 10 crews, whatever. No matter what size you're at, you need to make sure those accounts are profitable. For example, I know of a company that is in my area that has at least 30 to 40 more accounts than I have. And he makes maybe a little more than half of what I make a year. Because he has a ton of accounts that he's making far less money on. And that's where it's burning up his hours of the day. I have less accounts that are quality accounts that I'm making a lot more money on because I'm cutting out these bad ones. Yeah, so you guys got to know when to cut your losses, when to walk away from some of these accounts. Don't let people take advantage of you, and they will. And if you think they won't, give them long enough. They will. Absolutely. And they're going to continue to do it as long as you let them. You know, there's the old saying, whatever you allow is what will prevail. If your dog keeps shitting on your carpet and you don't take that dog outside and teach that dog that they're not supposed to shit on the carpet, guess where they're going to keep shitting. That's kind of a whacked analogy there for you, but that's as simple as it gets. I mean, you know, that's just how it goes, guys. You have to know when enough is enough. You know, I'm sorry, I'm checking out all these other options on my screen here. I can swap this stuff up like crazy. Watch, I'll flip through a couple here. You guys see this stuff? Is it a party? Oh, Christmas time! Look at all the presents dropping there. That's kind of funky stuff, huh? What do we got up here? This one. Oh, my face and bubbles. Now you guys gotta look at me like 20 times. Boy, did you guys draw this short straw today. Who the hell want to look at this ugly mug that many times? Alright guys, well, I'm floating away in bubbles here, and I am going to go get something to eat, and looks like I'm probably going to have to go out plowing soon. I'll make some videos on that, because you guys know that I can't resist. Alright guys, go over your accounts, review them, find out where you're making money, where you're not making money, and don't just drop those customers. You know, give them the chance. Tell them this is what you want to make. Some of them are, you know, they'll be like, all right, you know, this was cool. I rode the ride for a year or two, you know, got a good price. I know that I should be paid a little more. And if it's only like a $5, $10 a week increase, a lot of times they won't have a problem with that. They'll just pay it. I've had a lot of customers be like, you know, I thought you were mowing a little cheap, but hey, I wasn't going to say nothing, you know. And I told them, yeah, well, I don't blame you. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, you know what I mean? Everyone's got to save money somewhere. But they're so happy with my service, they continue and kept me on for another year. So, you know, go over your accounts, guys, figure out what's good, what's not, and at least give them the option. If you do have to drop them, do it politely. You know, tell them, well, thank you very much for the opportunity. I really appreciated working for you and taking care of your property. If you need anything in the future, by all means, feel free to call, and I'd be happy to come back and talk to you. You know, and thank you again for the opportunity. You never know. They'll call another company that maybe is going to keep them at the price you've been doing it for, or maybe even a little bit less, and then they're going to walk outside and be like, oh my God, look at all the grass all over my yard they left here clumped up. It looks like crap. They tore up my lawn. They didn't blow the sidewalks off like that company used to, and they're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to pay him his other $5 a week he wants, or his other additional $10 a week that he wants, because I know that my yard's going to look better than my neighbor's in 3 directions. I'm just going to pay him what he wants. I can't have this. And they're going to call you up like, you know, hey, I'm sorry. I should have just gave you what you wanted. You know, come on over. Or, you know, is that price still good that you gave me? Good. Put me back on your list. We'll do it. So, you know, make sure you leave on a good note and be polite about it, because you never know where it could go from there, what could happen. But, all right, guys. So, maybe I'll make a video if I end up going out plowing, which, you know I will. But, till then, I'm out. Hope this helped you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, share the hell out of my videos. If this helped you out, give me a thumbs up. To my hater, make sure you put your thumbs down on there. I might get sad, might miss you a little bit. I could even get a tear. You never know, shit can happen. I might get a serious tear come down my face if you don't give me your thumbs down. So don't slack now. Like I always say, if you're going to do something, do it all the way, don't half-ass it. If you started giving me a thumbs down, you better keep on doing it. You know, be proficient. Don't be a slacker. I'm out.